Is this working? Let's have a look. Right. Okay. No one's watching right now. It's probably going to say that for a long time, but people will start commenting, so whatever. Right. This is the new MoSheng 10x10. I'm not going to put everything, all the new cubes I've got in this stream, just 4 of them. Well, they're not all cubes, but 4 puzzles. GAN 460 V2 unboxing video will probably come out tomorrow. Yeah, so this is the new MoSheng 10x10, which is the second magnetic 10x10 on the market. So this is apparently fully magnetic as well, and it's quite a bit cheaper than the Diansheng one. That's obviously the best 10x10 on the market, or maybe this one is better. I don't know. Right. Well, the only way to test out a 10x10 really is to solve it. So, let's get up Firefox CS timer. Does this work? Oh yes, it does work. Right. So we can go to, the nice thing about CS timer is that we can get 10x10 scrambles. Isn't that brilliant? We can scramble a 10x10. Right, okay. So 4D2, 3U2, 5F2, L, 4U, 4B prime, 5U2. And obviously the challenge here is to get it to actually match the scramble image. You think scrambling 7x7 is hard? Try scrambling 10x10. I mean, who actually does correct scrambles on a 10x10? It's just ridiculous. Terrible, terrible idea, but I'm doing it anyway because it's funny. No, 3F2, 3D, 3L prime, U prime, 4L prime, YD prime, 5U, 4D2, 3R prime, F2, B2. That is the first line. Challenge of not losing my place with ridiculously silly things like this that are so pointless and stupid that no one else does them. I'm like the only person crazy enough to do this. It's also not the first time I have done this. I have correctly scrambled a 10x10 before. Obviously there's no guarantee that I'm going to do it this time. I might have messed up already, for all I know. Mario Gamer 21. I have just. Yes. I mean, you can't really see it, can you? Is there any way of. You could get a virtual replay. Oh, wait a minute. I've never seen this before. Right. So that is the correct scramble. Have I got this right? Oh, is that orange? Yes, okay. Orange and yellow are a bit difficult for me to tell apart on this monitor. Oh, right, it's just the angle. Now I can see it very clearly. Yes, I believe I... Oh, no, 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 no. There's a mistake there. Those blue bars are wrong. The red's correct. It's meant to be blue there. Hmm. So it's very similar, but it's not quite right, which is quite weird, actually. I would have thought that if it was wrong, it would like be completely wrong. Is the cube any good? Well, that's what I'm finding out. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not sure if it's better than the Diansheng yet, but it has potential, and obviously it's a lot cheaper. So I'm going to do a solve on it, and then can give feedback. Right. I think my 10 by 10 PB is currently 13 minutes, so obviously if I break that, then it's a good sign for the cube, but we'll see. Right. And I guess I don't mind solving 10 by 10s quite as much. I kind of find anything bigger than about 13 by 13 is just really tedious. Okay, so there's some lockups that I don't really like, but down a bit. You can't even see me turning it. It's not okay. This is the 10 by 10 Porter cubing. I'll do the 11 by 11 later if I have time, depending how long this takes. I failed the scramble. This is a miss scramble 10 by 10, but obviously no one at all cares about that. It's only me being silly trying to actually correctly scramble a 10 by 10. Yeah, there's a few annoying lockups. I don't know quite why. Right, that's first two centers done. 421. That's pretty good, I think. I don't really know what the comparison is. I don't remember splits from other solves I've done. Hello, heroic create. How many highs are you going to spam in there? Weird lockups every so often. Nine highs, you've counted them. Okay, thank you. Like, yeah, I probably can't count the number of highs while I'm solving a 10 by 10. That would be a bit of a waste of time. How long do I think it will take? Well, my PB is 13 minutes for a 10 by 10, so hopefully I'm going to beat that. I mean, obviously I don't solve 10 by 10s very frequently. So, and yeah, so soon, I don't think I've listed it just yet, but soon. Actually, no, have I listed it? I might have listed it. Yeah, the people in the chat can tell me if this is available on speedcubing.org. Is the MoSheng magnetic 11, 10 by 10 and 11 by 11 listed yet? I have a feeling I did list it. Sometimes I don't even remember what I've listed on my own site. Hopefully I've listed it by now. You don't even have one. Well, you can go to speedcubing.org and you can buy one right now. realised, like, I think breaking my PB is actually quite unlikely now. Right, yes, so I've got to solve the correct colour scheme. That's the challenge here. I hope I've got the rest of the colour scheme correct, not just, oh, let's make sure that I don't have red and orange next to each other. That would be pretty silly. Okay. How much? I think this 10 by 10 is about 50 to 60 pounds, which is obviously cheaper than the other magnetic 10 by 10 on the market at the moment. Right, I guess it's commutator time. I don't like commutators. Can I avoid them? Well, is it worth avoiding them? That's more of the question. Right, okay, it's commutator time. Um, it's beating my PB on 10 by 10 today. Thought it was going well, but I guess no. Right. Okay, so that is center solved onto the edges, which should be a lot faster. I say should be a lot faster. Where's that final edge? Oh yeah, I mean centers were solved ages ago. Well, I say ages ago actually, like it's only like 2 minutes ago. It's just edges are pretty fast. So it feels like it was a long time ago. You met Okay, YT Craft, you met the president of your country today. Which country is that? Liechtenstein? I know they can. Well, no, they don't have a president. They still have a monarchy, don't they? This is really slow. And I don't think it's the cube's fault. I think it's my fault. This feels good actually. Okay. Yes, I did that correctly. Two two parities at the same time. Not sure if I've ever been like brave enough to try that before. Okay, 17. That is bad. That is really bad. But yeah, the cube's pretty good. I quite like this, and yeah, considering how much cheaper it is than the Diansheng one, it's definitely something to consider. Right, speedcubing.org and MoSheng. There is also a non-magnetic version, which I think is the yeah, so 52.95. There is also a non-magnetic version. I haven't got it yet. I'm not sure whether I will be getting it. Right, okay, so I'm not sure I'll have time for the 11 by 11 today. I've got to be done by 5 UK time. But this is the 7-axis 3-layered cube. So it's just one of these weird new ideas that Shengshou have been making, where it's like, oh, yeah, why doesn't that already exist? So yeah, this is well, it's not a 3 by 3 because it's got 7 axes. And I'd assume solving it is pretty similar to solving a 3 by 3. You just have 7 axes. Um, oh, wait a minute, is it meant to turn like that? Is it only meant to turn U2s? Can I do that? Or is that, like, not allowed? It's a bit weird. Because that makes it really stiff and horrible to turn if I try that stuff. Kind of get the feeling that that's not what it's supposed to do. It's only meant to be... But then, like, if it's not what you're supposed to do, why is it sort of possible? Right, well, let's just assume that you're only meant to do like, wide turns, like double turns on all of those axes. Right, so I assume we just solve the cross. Except it's not a cross because there are 7 pieces to the cross. But then what? I guess the trouble is, if you can't do... If you can only do double turns, then things are definitely different. Because, I mean, I've paired that up, but if I can't just insert it like a normal F2L pair, like, I don't know how to do it. And obviously I could cheat and, like, do what clearly the puzzle doesn't want me to do. But, yeah. This is confusing. But obviously solvable. Okay. No. That's the wrong way round. Wait a minute. Maybe if I, like, do something like that. Yes, okay. That gets that in. I can mess around with that sort of thing. Right. No. Let's try solving another one first. Okay. So that's gone in, but the wrong way round. Let's try taking that out. Okay. Oh, okay, that's 2 F2L pairs in. But now they're just going to get harder and harder, I suspect. Back in again. Let's try and get this one in. Okay, that's easy. Oh, but how do I get that back in now? I've got both of these solved. I guess if I do something like that, I could get that in, but then there's still 2 more to do. Right. How do I solve these final 2? I presume it's kind of a bit like a 2x2 by 3x3 by 4 in some ways. Yeah, I mean, I can mess other stuff up, but I kind of want to solve it properly, not just mess everything else up. Okay. There we go. That is 4 F2L pairs solved. Um, just want to do the normal F2L algorithm, but I can't do that. That's not allowed. Right. um, hmm. Oh, okay. There we go. Now we've got seven axis 3-layer cube PLL. Um, I mean, I presume this is just Megaminx algs. Like, surely there's some Megaminx alg somewhere that will solve this PLL case. I guess maybe if I go onto SpeedCube DB. Maybe if I do... No. So I presume it's a case of getting... It's probably an algorithm I can do that would get... Okay, that's got the edges solved. How would I do the corners? Well, yeah, I mean, I can't really do the same thing I'd do for maybe something like that. Something involving moving D moves. Just mess everything else up, which is what I've just done. So yeah, now I'm back at where I was. Okay, let's do what I did before. Try and do that in the right place. Hopefully I have. No, I don't want that. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, so now I've got 5 corners to swap. Yeah, so I presume it must be something like this. Okay, so that's successfully solved the corners, but it's messed up the edges. Okay. What if I do the algorithm I did for the edges again? What happens then? Okay, it solves the edges, but it messes up the corners. Um, all right. There's got to be something involving that, surely. There's got to be something involved. But yeah, that just messes things up more. Um, right, well, I don't want to spend ages on this, so I think I'm going to get it there, because I know how to get it there. And let's see if there are any Megaminx algs, especially because nobody's watching me and nobody cares. So let's go with Megaminx corner permutation and see what comes up. But obviously I don't really know Megaminx stuff very well at all. I mean, there must be an algorithm that oh, I guess it doesn't have to. Whatever this case is, it should work the same way. So it's there to there, those two to swap, and those two to swap. Yes, it's that case there, CP7. Okay, R2. Oh, no, that's not going to work because I can't do R moves. I can't do singular R moves. Let's see, are there more algorithms? No, that is the only option. Ah, so this isn't going to work unless I find some other algorithm. Um, hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, right, but that's just that specific case. Right, well, let's just do that algorithm anyway to see what it does and confirm it works. Y prime. Okay, I am reversing that right now. I'm not happy about that. If I can reverse it. Oh no. Just mess things up. An algorithm that doesn't work. How did I do this before? Because I did do this. There's a problem with messing stuff up. I don't know what has happened. Can't do that because it's not how it's supposed to work by the looks of things, which is a shame. I was hoping that I'd be able to do stuff like this and it would be a nice, easy puzzle to solve, but no, 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 no. You can't do that. Right, okay. Cutie Charlie, you are actually the first person to say first. Congratulations. I solved my 10 by 10 and now I'm struggling to solve this. Oh yeah, I suppose it doesn't work on Discord, does it? Because, yeah, I should probably add that to the bot somehow, even though I know nothing about coding, so I can't do stuff like that. Hello, Soup Timmy. What are you doing watching my stream? Watching my stream and me solving this silly puzzle that I presume you'll be getting. I assume. Oh, I think I've just done it. Well, I mean it's verified, so I assume it's the real Soup Timmy. Right. Okay. So I'm back at this case again. Maybe there's an edge permutation algorithm that works. Let's find out. The trouble is with this is you're not meant. I'm pretty sure you're not meant to make the turns like I was hoping that you'd be able to make. Like it just locks up and doesn't let you do them half turns. It kind of lets you move it, but then it looks horrible, and I assume you're not allowed to do it. So let's have a look at the edge permutation algorithms and see if there's anything that would work. Yes, I do plan to go to Worlds. So yeah, see you next month because I'm sure you'd be there. You wouldn't dare miss Worlds. Oh, there's only 5. Right. Well, which one is it? Oh, okay. So it's none of these cases. That's weird. Unless maybe I'm at, unless maybe you need 2 of them. Yeah, I met Super Timmy at Worlds 2023. Right, so let's try doing EP1 and seeing if it works. R2, U2, R2, U prime, R2, U... No, that's not going to work. No, that doesn't work at all. I mean, does this work on Megaminx? I don't have a Megaminx to hand, and I don't use this stuff for Megaminx. So I don't know if this works for Megaminx. Hmm. the only thing I can see working is that algorithm there. That does something. Got to think of a special challenge for Soup Timmy at Worlds. Oh dear. Well, if you want to give me any ideas, then go ahead. um, yeah, this is watch Daniel figure out how to solve some really difficult puzzle that he is almost certainly going to fail at, but it's somewhat fun trying, I guess. Nope. Oh, we've got a J-perm. What's the J-perm that doesn't involve any singular R moves or singular F moves or anything like that? Hmm. Um. Because I mean, this is a case on Megaminx, I'm pretty sure, but I highly doubt it's going to be there. Megaminx PLL. Let's have a look at full Megaminx PLL. 2 3x1s. I guess it is 2 3x1s, isn't it? I guess, yeah, it'll be in this subset. Oh, no, it's not. Well, let's have a look. Is it Timmy? Go to channel. Yes, it is Soup Timmy. So I don't know if he's still here, but like if you click on his profile, it goes straight to his channel. So it's got to be him. How you'd fake that? Maybe it's possible. Uh no, I don't see the case up here on Megaminx, so maybe it's not Megaminx stuff, but if it's not Megaminx stuff, then what on earth could it possibly be? Oh, okay, I've only got 3 pieces left. Um, let's go back to Megaminx corner permutation. No, it's corner edge permutation. Do people do corner or edges first on Megaminx? I don't even know. Right, so it's EP2 from this angle. Um, no, that doesn't work at all. 7 people are watching right now. Interesting. 7 people are watching me struggle to solve this stupid cube. Yeah, I mean, I know it's similar to like a 3x3x4 and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm kind of expecting it to be similar to Megaminx at this point, but it's clearly not. Otherwise, these algorithms would work. I'm really surprised that they're not working actually. Um, okay, I mean, I'm not really interested in that sort of gaming stuff. Right, let's try some D-move stuff. Okay, okay, so we've got one in. Um, still there. How can I move that there and then reinsert that in? So move that there, then move that back down there, then reinsert it there, then reinsert that there. There must be something of that involved, but I'm messing up that stuff now. Okay. R2D, U2, no. So taking that corner, gotta put it, no, taking that corner, gotta put it there. I mean, that's done something. That has done something. So I guess I've got the idea here, but it's just not quite working the way I wanted it to. And the trouble is that, wait a minute, what does that algorithm do? Because if I can use these corner permutation stuff to get it to that case on the bottom, right, 1 bar, 2, like a T-perm on that with an extra bar there. I guess the inverse of that would be bar on the other side. Favorite it's called a Pyraminx, thank you. And well, I'm quite liking the new dye on Pyraminx. There'll probably be a video coming soon. Yeah, I think I figured out that it's different from Megaminx. So I've got to get it to this case, I think, on the top, and then the algorithm will work. So if I do a bit more, like I've already got this block here, if I can try and preserve that block, although I'm really not sure how I'm going to preserve that block, unless I can somehow swap these three without doing anything else. Um, hmm. Wait a minute. What happens if I do this algorithm twice? Okay. 3 times. I mean, I have to remember. Okay. Okay, so that swaps all corners. Okay, doing it 5 times swaps 3 edges like a U-perm. Okay. um, I'm worried that it's going to take a very large number of repetitions for it to solve. Okay, so that's a different U-perm. Can't wait for the in-depth 50-minute video on how to solve one of these. Right, okay, so I have some idea. So if I can get back, because I did get to that case before with just a U-perm, so I now know that I can solve it from there by doing that one algorithm 5 or 10 times. Right, okay. Let's see if we can do something. Maybe I'll just solve it by random chance by doing the one algorithm I know does something over and over and over again. Okay. Got an A-perm! R prime F, R prime B2 RF. Except I can't do that. Careful. I've just done more than I know how to reverse. Yeah, I've just done more than I know how to reverse, which is not good. It's not a good sign. Okay, I'm back here. Okay, and I'm back at a J-perm again. Not sure how much longer I can do this today before I have to go. Wait a minute, that's wrong. Got to do it from there. Oh, and I'm back in an A-perm again. Okay. Right, but I don't want to be back at an A-perm. I want to be back at a U-perm. That's what I want, a U-perm. Right, let's do it from there. And then from... Yeah. So just reversing what I've already done. Yes, that's just reversing what I've already done. Okay. That's a different type of A-perm, I guess. I mean, obviously it's not an algorithm that's possible on a 3x3. Um, hmm. Shall I mess around with some D-move stuff again? Oh, yes! Yes, yes, yes! Right. Don't mess this up, Daniel. If you repeat this algorithm enough times, okay, another 5 times, this feels so silly just doing the same algorithm 10 times, but I have solved the 7-axis 3-layer puzzle. Okay, well, apparently there are 7 people who have just watched me solve this this puzzle. It's not currently available on speedcubing.org, but I will be listing it probably this evening. And I guess I have solved it once. Yeah, when somebody solves a cube for the first time. Yeah, well, I've now solved a 7-axis cube. This would be incredibly easy if you could turn it like this, but obviously you can't. Or like, well, you probably can, but it would just like ruin the cube. It would be interesting to see if anybody does release a cube where you can do stuff like that. Like, I can't imagine it would be too difficult. I don't think I am going to be doing this again right now. I think I'll bring it to Stevenage and see if people can solve it. I wonder if Glib will be any good at it. Well, you say that's the point, but like, it is another viable puzzle to have it so that you can do moves like that without it breaking. And it's a bit weird that you can kind of do it, but it just messes up the cube and it just turns terribly when you do it. Like, you would have thought if they really didn't want you doing that, they'd like make it completely impossible. But I guess it will be impossible after a few turns of doing that. So, yeah, okay, I've solved this. I was hoping to also solve an 11 by 11, but we don't have time for that. I guess I'll just quickly unbox this. This is the Fang Yuan cube. I'm not sure. This might be a knockoff of the Shattered Eye cube that Jacob released, in which case I'm not too pleased with Shang Xiao, because that's not really acceptable. Is this the same thing? No, I don't think it's the exact same thing. Oh, right, okay, this is... Okay, right, this is... Surely this is ridiculously easy. Yeah, surely. Like, yeah, okay, right, that's just pretty silly. Yeah, you have time, but I don't. I've got running training at 6 and I've got to have food before that. So, yeah. Right. So I guess this is another silly, ridiculously easy cube. Oh, yes, Dava Fred, you're getting new cubes too soon. Well, this 10 by 10 took me 17 minutes. The 7-axis 3-layer cube probably took me a lot longer. I don't need to eat. Yeah, I suppose I could still technically run without eating, but that would be a bad idea. Oh, this one? I'm not sure. I feel it's not the same as a 6-pot cube. I'm not, or the O2 cube. I don't know. Yeah. So this is the 7-axis 3-layer cube, and I think it would be an interesting puzzle. I will have to get around to listing it. I'm not. Maybe they're going to release like a 4x4 version and a 5x5 version. I'm not sure. Those would be even more difficult, but they might be quite difficult to design and ensure that they don't work. They work well. Right. Okay. So goodbye. I might be streaming on Monday something, but we'll have to see.